Hey everybody, welcome to my Ninjago review for The Secrets of Spinjitzu episode 3, A Rocky Start. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and note that this will contain some spoilers because it's obviously, seen on the actual episode, although it's not the English version, so I don't know much of what they said except for... Actually, I don't think this episode had subtitles released. But anyway, the English version is coming out soon, so I will know then. So also in the comments below, let me know whether you want to see me do a full breakdown of the English episodes when they release. And yeah, but for now, this is my view of episode 3 from, watching it in a different language. And, this episode 3 and 4, but this is just episode 3 review, was better than the first 2 episodes. It had more kind of like action again. It was them heading back on adventures, and some people didn't like it. They still thought it was too childish in a way. But this definitely, I did enjoy this episode, although I enjoyed episode 3 and 4 as one episode, again, like the first ones, because it just felt like it. But I will explain that more later. So basically the episode is, starts off them packing, because in the end of the last episode, this is kind of a spoiler, but a certain thing happened where they actually found a quest, because the last episode's called Quest for Questing. They found a quest to go on, and so now they're packing to head out. Then we get to see a glimpse of Pixel, Samurai X again, and a special thing, which this part's spoilers, everyone, so, make sure you skip over this part. I'll leave a big spoiler thing for you. But basically, this part is where Pixel reveals that she had been working on something in secret. She reveals that she had been working on a samurai cave, her own version, and not Nia's version. Remember, Nia's version is in that desert underneath where the skeleton of the dinosaur is, or the dinosaur creature. Well, Pixel has made her own thing right underneath the monastery. She reveals it, and it looks awesome, and it also reveals some light for us, which is, if you look at the samurai cave, and then you go back and look at the trailer where Wu was using Spinjitzu and they were fighting the fire snakes and all that, this is the location where they fight the fire snakes, which basically brings to light that the fire snakes will arrive to the monastery at some point. Oh, this was also before the official trailer release too. But after that, we know now for sure. But yeah, this was so that thing where everyone thought it was another realm and all that, where Wu was, it wasn't. It was right here, right inside this space. Okay, moving on. So now that the spoiler part's kind of over, we're gonna move on to basically they end up leaving. We see them driving off in their new vehicles, which we've seen in the trailer. So trailer and teaser. So if you haven't seen it, and then they obviously they stop for a picnic, which I'm pretty sure was also in the trailer. If it wasn't, that's kind of spoiler, but I'm pretty sure it's not really, because it's just them stopping. They stop for a picnic, pretty much. I think they were lost. I don't remember what they were saying. I couldn't understand them for one, but I'm pretty sure they were lost and they stopped trying to figure out, and then they ended up having a picnic or something. That's my guess, but we'll find out in the English version. Then they get attacked by, which was also in the trailer, so that's why I'm mentioning it, but otherwise I wouldn't. They end up getting chased by it, they run, and then they get stranded on a giant rock with the bugs basically surrounding it. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think their vehicles were broken at this point, which means that's why they were stuck up there. Otherwise, I'm sure they could have come on. But either way, they were, doomed from the start when the beetle first arrived. But basically, they're on the big rock and they're surrounded, they're looking around, and they can see just these big mounds of, sand creatures just circling the place, waiting for one to make a mistake. And that's pretty much all. As I said, these episodes are quite short, in a way, and this one was pretty much that's pretty much the episode. There's a little bit more into it that I kept out, but other than that, it's just, you know, as I said, the episodes are great. They're just separated into two episodes, and these first four, especially, could have been put as one episode each. Like 2 and 2 could have been put as one. Just my thoughts. As for the next ones, from what I've seen so far and from what we've learnt, which I did make a news video on it, basically the episodes aren't actually like these ones that actually set out differently, but we'll get to that when I do reviews of them. But anyway, Ninjago's version comes out soon, so I'll be able to understand it too. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and in the comments below, let me know your favorite part of this season if you've been watching it on the Ukraine. If you haven't, then favorite part of the trailer. Keep spoilers out of it if possible. Just we don't want to spoil people if they haven't seen it. But the English comes out 20 seconds. So anyway, see ya.